So we finished at the Buzzard Hide and a very short journey back and a quick changeover, and we're now ready at the Kestrel Hide. And Pops is already in here. Say hello, Pops.
Hello, Pops.
The comedian that he ever is. And we've got the two lenses poking out through here. What a fantastic idea of a hide this is. It's a little trailer, and they've got it looking, I don't know if you can see here, as though it's a log, carrying a load of logs, and it's just got some shutters on the side with some perspex and scrim netting, and it looks absolutely fantastic. And inside, I'm just going to bring you around so you can see inside. And there we go. Pops is already getting himself set up. We've got a couple of, I would say they're like fishing chairs, tripods. You need your tripods again at this height, so the tripods are all in place. Cameras are on the tripods, ready to rock and roll, and we are ready to go. And so I'm going to show you very quickly what we've got in store. So we've got a couple of perches here. We've got, just ahead of us here, we've got a gate post. We've got a second gate post over here. This CCTV camera is going to be taken out of place in a moment, and then we've got this old gnarled wooden branch in front of us. And as you can probably see, in terms of the background, we've got no obstructions whatsoever, so we're going to get these really nice, buttery smooth backgrounds in what's going to look absolutely fabulous. So, second hide of the day. First hide has been successful. We've got some fabulous photographs of the buzzards, and now we're here for the kestrels. And incidentally, this is going to be the same hide that we're then going to photograph the barn owls later on. And the barn owls are just in this barn here, so it's going to be really, really exciting. So we're going to get everything set up, ready for the kestrels, and probably the next time I talk to this camera, we'll be inside this hide ready to go. So we're all in the second hide now, in the kestrel hide. And I have to say, I like this hide, Pops.
Do you know what? It's one of the nicest hides I've been in this.
It is. I'll just move the camera so you can see, Pops. It is lovely, isn't it?
It is.
From the outside, it just looks like a trailer, but once you get in here, it feels really spacious.
Yeah.
The seats are really comfortable, and I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm quite excited.
So the target species we've got here now is Kestrels. It's the second hide of the day, and we're looking to photograph the Kestrels. And obviously what we've got in front of us is a selection of perches, and then there is bait on those perches. And so the idea being is that the Kestrels are going to come in, and then they're either going to feed on the perch or they're going to grab the bait and go. So there are two perches that have got loose feed on them. So the idea being is that the kestrel can come in, grab it and leave. And Des has just been explaining to us that that's exactly what they will do. They won't hang around for those bait. They will grab it and they will leave. So we've got to be absolutely on the ball with it. And what you can do is the netting just droops a little bit, so I can see over the top of it, and I should be able to get a really good view of the kestrel coming in. I've pre-focused on the perch, so I'm already, just double check it, already on the perch, ready to go. So as soon as I see that kestrel coming in, I'm going to start rattling shots off. And the idea being is, I would pause then because I thought I saw a kestrel at the end of the field. That's me getting overexcited.
No, it was a buzzard.
Oh no, it's not. And so the idea being is that we'll see it coming in and then jetting off with the prey. And then the bait that's been put out is tied down, so that bait should hold the kestrel in place. Now did you catch the name of the farmer, by the way?
Chris, I think he's called.
Is it called Chris?
I think he's called Chris.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm really sorry that I've forgotten your name. That's really rude of me. I apologise. But
we'll double check.
But we'll go with Chris for now. I hope he's called Chris. He is now. We'll go with Chris. And what he's just been explaining is that I've even forgotten what I was going to say then. What was I saying?
He had to stand there because quite often, as soon as he moves, the kestrels will come in, and the photographers haven't got back into the hide quick enough to take the photographs. So he stood there while we came in, got settled in, and now he's walked off. Because he's done that, it'll be ages before they come back.
And that is the beauty of hide photography. I get a little frustrated at times when people describe this type of photography as pay and play, as pay
and display.
Pay and display. God, I don't know what's up in my mind at the minute. It's 2 days photography in a row. I was photographing long-eared owls yesterday, so I'm tired.
You've just finished school.
Yeah,
your brain's been scrambled from the last term.
Yeah, you're dead right there. I get really frustrated with people that call it pay and display because there's so much skill involved in hide photography that people do not give you credit for. Yeah, you could sit in a hide, you could have your camera on full auto and you could capture some images of subjects that you probably wouldn't get if you were in the hide. But what you can also do is capture some very, very special images because you've been creative with your composition, you've been creative with your shutter speed, your aperture, you've really considered all of these different aspects of the photograph. And I think what hide photography does is it allows you to slow your pace down and really consider these elements of a photograph that sometimes we forget to consider. Because quite often the subject will come in and stay for a period of time, which allows your creativity to kind of take over. But it's been waves of excitement. We had the excitement of the buzzard hide this morning. We got the shots of the buzzard. We've now got the excitement of the kestrel hide. I'm hoping we get some shots of the kestrel. And then we've got the barn owls to come. So what an incredible day. and I made that silly mistake of moving across to try and photograph it, and then mine landed on my perch, so I didn't capture it as it was coming in. And he said they would fly off with the mice that weren't tied down. Well, they didn't. He sat on that perch and he ate it, or she ate it, I'm not quite sure. But then they flew off towards us, and I've got some lovely photographs of it coming towards us. Pops, thoughts.
I'm giddy, absolutely giddy. It was just phenomenal, absolutely awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
if I say we waited 10 minutes, I'm probably exaggerating. Literally. we've been, 5-10 minutes tops, and I could see them coming down across the field. And then there was a whole load of commotion up in the tree, and they were calling and shouting, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what's going on? Are we going to miss it? But no, they landed on them 2 perches, and they got them mice, and they've gone with them. And I must have just rattled off 1,000 photographs. In fact, throughout the entire encounter, I really took my finger off the trigger. Absolutely incredible. So Pops and I have just been talking about how unique this is and how very different it is to some of the experiences we've had in other hides. Now, by that I'm not in any way knocking other hides that we've been to, because they've all been truly wonderful and have brought excitement and quality photographs to every single hide we've been to. But what's uniquely different about here is that we've spent 3 hours in a buzzard hide and we've had all the excitement of photographing a buzzard. And now we're in a kestrel hide and a completely different type of photography again. And it's been fast and furious. The kestrels have been coming in. We've had 2 kestrels coming at the same time, interactions between the 2 of them. It's been fantastic. And then we've got the excitement of the barn owl hide to come. And it's that difference of going from one hide to a next, all in one day, remember. It's just been fantastic, hasn't it?
It's an experience that just keeps giving.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Mm.
So is always the case in these kind of hides. One of the things that happens is that the kestrels have been in, they've fed and they've gone. And so you get lulls in between them. And you've got to accept that. But I think one of the dangers that you can do when you're in those lulls is to take your eye off the ball. And what you've constantly got to be doing is you've got to be scanning for those kestrels coming back in, because they could be flying in at any moment. And when they come back in, again, ideally you want those shots as they're coming into the perches. If you can get those and you get the wings splayed out, you're going to get some magical shots. So you've got to resist the temptation to pick your phone up, start messing on your phone, resist your temptation, Pops, closing your eyes and having a little sleep.
Listen, the commotion that those kestrels made, I can't sleep because they'll wake me up.
We caught you nodding before.
No, you didn't.
No, he hasn't at all. There has not been a moment to nod. It has not been like that at all.
No, it's too exciting.
Far too exciting.
give me a bloody heart attack, you are. Got news for you, I'm not leaving my camera gear to you.
Oh.
You rat bag.
Sorry, Pops.
You will be.
So we've just had our second visit of the Kestrels, and I'm keeping my voice down because they're only just ahead of us up in an oak tree. And that was what I believe was a mother and son. It's definitely a mother, so there's a female Kestrel came in, she was the one feeding, and then a juvenile, which will be one of this year's fledglings, came in at the side of her and just mithered and mithered and mithered for food. It was beautiful to see, beautiful to listen to, and I only hope that the audio on the camera has picked it up as clear as we could hear it in here, because it was absolutely stunning. They've stayed with us for probably the best part of 20 minutes, giving us some fantastic opportunities for some photographs. We've got photographs of them side by side on the post, then the juvenile moved off to a post to the side, and then it flew back. Pops has just shown me a picture on the back of his camera of it flying off the post coming back, which was fabulous. You just got to be so careful with your lens. They pick up on any lens movement and then that's it, they're away. But fabulous, absolutely fabulous. Wow, what an incredible second hide that was. We have been truly treated and blessed today, haven't we?
Oh, absolutely. That was absolutely awesome.
I didn't think that the Kestrel hide would be able to top the buzzard hide that we had this morning, but what we've just had was an absolutely sublime experience, because the Kestrels have got young and they've fledged and they were on the perch with them, demanding to be fed, despite the fact that the adults weren't for feeding them, were they?
No, they weren't. No, but it went berserk, didn't it?
It certainly did.
It had a little sulk.
Yeah.
It flew over there and had a little sulk, and then it came back again. I mean, it was just
absolutely, it really did.
Amazing to watch.
So we've had several visits from the Kestrels, along with the young. It has been absolutely fantastic. The hide behind us here, really unique. Like I say, it's a little converted trailer. It looks tiny from the outside, and we thought it'd be quite cramped inside, but it's like the TARDIS. Once you get inside, it's massive. Plenty of room, really comfortable. Plenty of room for two people, no problem at all. There's actually 3 ports, and there'd be easy space in there for 3 people should you want to book it for 3 people. It has been an absolutely fantastic experience here. Captivating nature, Des Ongs, I'll put a link to the website at the bottom of the page now. There'll also be a link in the description. You can come on and you can book a single hide for the day. You can combine it with a second hide, or you can actually do like we've done and book 3 hides. So we were in the buzzard hide this morning. We've just completed the kestrel hide, and we're yet to do the barn owls. And actually, the clouds are clearing. The sun is coming out, and there is a chance, if the light is good enough, that we might even get the barn owls out in daylight, which would just be sublime, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be the icing on the cake.
The barn owl experience that's coming up next, stay tuned for that. That'll be coming out next week. Absolutely first class experience, I think it's going to be. So stick around for that one. If you've enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like. If you've not yet subscribed to the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It does wonders for the channel, costs you absolutely nothing. If you want to show that little bit of extra support, we've got a Buy Me a Coffee webpage. Link will be at the bottom of the screen now. There are many people who donate to us every single week, and a massive thank you to every single one of you. We really do appreciate it. And from the wonderful Kestrels, and until next time, ta-ra.